All right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. I'm the priest Wa from the GMS South Carolina Midlands camp, coming back with another lesson through the Spirit and through the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. Call Haloyam La, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and to my elders of great millstone that rule well, which taught me this truth, who are the true leaders of Israel today. And also peace, love, blessings, and salutations to the elect, man. All right, shalom. And I'm going to jump right into it, man. You know, all of these prophecies are coming to pass and being set to come to pass. And we had a lot of gainsayers, especially a lot of our people. You know, here it is, the men of the Lord, the prophets on the highways and byways, telling our people to turn back to the Lord, to repent. And they don't want to hearken. They don't want to listen. We're telling them that the Lord is about to bring a lot of wrath and judgment, destruction upon the nation of Israel. And they'll say, oh, well, you know, y'all been preaching that Bible stuff for years. My grandma used to say things. You know how Jake is, man. They got to see it to believe it. Well, now we're in that time to where Jake about to see the wrath of the Lord firsthand, man. I'm going to start in Ezekiel 12 and 21. And the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? And that's the mindset of Jake, man. You know, they don't believe. OK, they don't believe in the Bible. They'll say, oh, we're not in Bible days anymore. We're not in Bible times anymore. Or they'll say, oh, those was back in the Bible days, man. You know, we in modern times now. You know, they'll say, oh, well, I believe the Lord is coming, but it's not going to be in our time. It's going to be, you know, hundreds of years from now, thousands of years from now. Jake putting off the day of the Lord. OK, but that's the wrong mindset to be in. That's the wrong attitude to have, man. OK, because the Lord is about to shut the mouths of all the gainsayers, of all the non-believers, man. OK, let's go to 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 3. And so, like, if y'all hear like talking in the background, I'm in the parking lot of my plantation, and first shift is getting off. You know, I work with a bunch of niggas. Some niggas do all that loud talking and all that. So Salaki in advance if y'all hear any talking in the background. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts. And yeah, you know, you got a lot of people that scoff against this truth. And clearly we're in the last days. OK, the last days of what? Esau, Edom's rulership. OK, clearly we're in the last days. How do we know this? Because of the prophecies that's coming to pass and being set to come to pass. Right. We go to 2 Esdras chapter 9. It says, measure the time. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And this is how we understand that we're in the last days, because we're measuring the times. We're diligently measuring the times. We're paying attention to all these world events, and we're linking them to biblical prophecies, man. And that's how we understand that we're in the last times, the last days. Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs, the prophecies, pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And we see that the Lord is visiting this place. We're seeing the chariot sightings. The angels are revealing themselves. OK, so we understand that the Lord is visiting this place, man. You just recently had all of these volcanoes erupting out of nowhere. OK, the weather is crazy as hell. You got this winter Arctic blast that's coming really now. You know, it's I think it's set to hit like the Northeast, the Midwest or something like that, parts of the South, saying that it's going to be like the temperature is going to be like negative 30 and 40 degrees, man. This is the Lord visiting this place, man. OK, so we understand. But see, these scoffers, they're not paying attention to the prophecy. They're not paying attention to the world events. They're too busy trying to live it up in Babylon, America. OK, 2 Peter 3 and 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers walking after their own lusts. And that's what they're doing, walking after their own lusts, trying to fulfill their fleshly desires. OK, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? Yeah, talking shit. You'll see the prophets on the highways and byways, and they'll, all Jake know how to do is talk shit, either laughing or scoffing, mocking us. Hey, they'll say, you guys wasting y'all time. Y'all look crazy. Look at what y'all wearing. Y'all need to get some money. Y'all are bums. And you have other Israelite camps that call us bums, calling us bummerlights and whatnot. And that's cool. Okay. It's all good. Right. But yeah, that's Jake. And saying, where's the promise of his coming? They'll say, man, y'all teaching out of that Bible stuff, man. Y'all believe in that Bible stuff. Y'all believe in how they say it, Sky Daddy gonna come and deliver y'all. Talking cash shit, hella shit, man. And guess what? Every other word they're gonna be held account thereof, man. Roughly paraphrasing. So they're gonna have to answer to the Lord for all of that they're scoffing and scorning, man. Continuing on. For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. So yeah, they saying life goes on. They saying, oh, well, that was back in the day. All these things were supposed to happen. They ain't happened yet. Y'all still talking about it? Okay, well, keep that same energy, because they don't see Esau preparing to bring the sword upon this place, man. Pursuant to Revelation 12:12, he about to come down with that great wrath because he know his time is up. But see, Jake don't see that, man. And Jake don't even know Esau is their enemy. They actually love the so-called white man. So, hey, we're in the time of Jacob's trouble. And it's called Jacob's trouble for a reason, because Jake is about to get fucked up out here, man. Okay? And I can't even put or describe into words how bad it's going to get out here for the 2/3. Okay? Let me grab this. Let's grab Jeremiah 25:4. And the Lord Yahweh have sent unto you all his servants the prophets, rising early and sending them, but ye have not hearkened nor inclined your ear to hear. So yeah, Jake, they see the prophets on the highways and byways. They run across, the videos of brothers teaching, of Israelites. Even with these other camps who ain't teaching the whole truth, they still telling you and letting you know that you're Israel, right? Jake don't want to listen, especially to the truth, to the real truth here at Great Millstone. They'll say, oh, we're too harsh. Why y'all always getting on the woman? Why y'all always talking shit? So on and so forth. But that's okay, because here it is. The Lord gave them warning early before he brings the wrath and destruction. And Jake don't want to listen. They ain't want to hearken. So the Lord is going to have no choice but to destroy them, put them down. Okay. It says, but ye have not hearkened nor inclined your ear to hear. So they ain't trying to hear it, man. They ain't trying to hear this truth. But that's okay. It's all good. Let's go to Ezekiel. Let's go back to Ezekiel. Chapter 12. All right. And I'm going to read verse 23. Let me see. I got some scriptures wrote down, so Salakia. Ezekiel 12:23. Tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh Shema Shai, the power, I will make this proverb to cease. So the Lord is about to shut the mouths of the 2/3 of all, and not just the 2/3 of Israel, but all the non-believers. These other nations, these gainsayers, everybody that want to come against this truth. The Lord is about to shut the mouths of all these motherfuckers, man. I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel. When these prophecies begin to come down hardcore, when Jacob's trouble is in full effect, Jake ain't gonna be talking shit and gainsaying anymore, man. Okay, they're not gonna be they're gonna know that it's the Lord that's bringing it, but they ain't gonna have the name. They ain't gonna know the true power. They're gonna try to call on Jesus, and they're gonna get destroyed out here. Okay. Real quick, I believe it's Second Esdras, what was it, 15 and 24. Woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power, defile not my sanctuary. This being the point, for the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, knoweth all them that sin against him. And technically, the only ones that can sin are Israelites, because the Lord gave his laws, statutes, and commandments to us, the Israelites. Okay, so this is speaking to you, you 2/3, man. For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction. So Jake is about to meet the sword, okay, firsthand. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. For Yahweh Shemawashai shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him. You see? So the Lord is about to put a lot of Jake to death, man. Reread in verse 23. Tell them, therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. So they're going to know that the Lord is bringing destruction on them, but they ain't going to have the name of the Lord. Okay, they ain't going to have, they're going to be calling on Jesus and all that, man. And they're going to get fucked up out here. The Lord said, I just read it, that the Lord said he's going to lead them pretty much to be destroyed. They ain't going to have no protection. Okay, because Jake been out here bullshitting. For there shall be no more any vain vision nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. Yeah, they ain't gonna be trying to these different religions that Jake is involved in. All this witchcraft that Jake is involved in, especially the Israelite woman, the nigger woman. Okay, and when I say nigger woman, I'm speaking about all the women of the tribes. Okay. All of that, bullshit that they've been into, they're gonna know that, it's not of what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to be to no avail. It's not going to help them, man. It's really harming them more than helping them. Okay, verse 25. For I am the Lord Yahweh. I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged. For in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word, and will perform it, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Yeah, everything that the Lord was speaking about these last days is going to come to pass, man. Let's grab this. Habakkuk 2 and 3. Or Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. So the Lord set a specific time for all these things to happen. But at the end, it shall speak. At the end of what? Esau, Edom's rulership. And we're at the end of it. How do we know? Because of the prophecies that's coming to pass. But at the end, it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry. So it took a while. Wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. You see that? Now let's go back. After reading that, let's go back to Ezekiel 12 and 25. Okay. For I am the Lord Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shai, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. Okay, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, it will surely come, it will not tarry. So it says, it will come to pass. It shall be no more prolonged. It's not tarrying anymore. For in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word and will perform it, saith the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You see that? So the Lord is preparing to the Lord is preparing to bring that wrath and destruction. These last few prophecies that we're waiting to come to pass, the Lord is bringing it, man. Okay, so we're in that time. Verse 26. Again, the word of the Lord Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai came to me, saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say, the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesieth of the times that are far off. Therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shai, there shall none of my words be prolonged any more, but the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord Yahweh Shai. So the Lord is about to bring this wrath and destruction, the likes that this world has never seen before, man. Okay, the Lord is about to put down you rabid dogs, man. You 2/3, because y'all ain't nothing but rabid animals, man. Wild niggas, monkeys, man. They got to get put down, and the Lord is about to do that. Okay, the Lord is about to ultimately give y'all that remedy, which is death. That cure for your disease, that madness that y'all are into, man. And the cure, the remedy for y'all disease is death, man. Okay. Brakatayah Bashim Awashah Bashim Rakakudash. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Till next time, I want to say Shalom.